Distracted.
I'm getting all of
your
this.
ass. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, good job.
Oh god, so much delay. Mark Anderson.
Fishman. You took a break from
Yes.
fishing to talk to me.
I'm quitting.
Really appreciate it.
Guitar playing. Yeah, gonna open a fish market.
Yeah.
But
That's
not our topic today. What's
stuck under your nails?
right? Yeah, no, they're all safe. It's all good.
Safe. Good. Yeah.
Yeah, fishing is not our topic today. What's our
topic? Warming up.
Warming up.
Warming
That's
up.
right.
Yeah, you like to tease yourself when you're warming up. Huh?
I do.
Yeah.
And it works.
Actually, the muted practice is really cool. Not something I talked about, but yeah, I do that too. I often combine it with the slow practice. It does work.
Yeah.
It's
It
like
works.
eating your vegetables and then dessert tastes that much better, right?
Exactly. Yeah. That's it.
Delayed gratification. Yeah.
Yes. But I think we had one thing in common, and that was
Our haircuts, right?
Our haircuts. Glasses. We had the not playing the songs at the actual speed or from beginning to end. That was our common thing.
Yes, and yeah. And what we talked about, yes.
Yeah.
Let's come back to that
Exactly.
later. You're right, though. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. I used to do that a lot personally.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let me just play through the whole song at speed and see if I still have it.
Yeah,
Nothing's
I
gonna change.
I used to still practice, you know.
Yeah,
Not
exactly.
practicing anymore. You're warming up.
No, you're warming up. You're there. You've done everything that you could. Stop stressing out. Just get your fingers ready.
Yeah.
Get your mind ready, because
mind right.
it's everything, right? It's all about the psychology that you walk in. I mean, we're terrified. No matter what age we are, no matter what skill level we are, we're always, and that's what makes it beautiful. I think that having that rush right before you go on stage. And
No, you know what's beautiful? When I walk out onto a stage with you,
and you
I'm
see
not
me next to you.
terrified.
Yeah, exactly.
how's
We
that?
have weights. Yes.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. But we have our tricks.
No,
right?
I think all
we
the
talked
things
about
you
a lot.
said, though, all the things you said are right. Like, it's about just sort of getting into the right headspace. This is something we didn't really talk about, but I think for anyone who has performed, performing is a weird mental game. You have to get into sort of a weird, like, unfocused, focused state, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so it is a lot about just kind of getting your head into that space. I think for me, that's part of what I like about playing slow and then also muting, is that then you go out there and first of all, you're playing the songs as they are, so they sound better because they sound like music.
Yeah.
And now you take the mute out and you're in hopefully a nice acoustic sounding space, you know, and you know, your notes like just ring out, your guitar sounds so much more open, and so it can take your focus away from, I think, distracting details, because you're just sort of enjoying the sound of it. You're like, wow, like, my guitar sounds great. You know,
it really is exactly that. And you know, when we're talking about warm up, it's not only, you know, fingers being warmed up. It's like you're mentally warming up to that moment, and it's the two combined together, having that well balanced, you know, attitude when you walk on and you sit down on that chair and ready to go. It's like what do you do? I mean, you eventually warm up anyways throughout the performance, but the first piece is as maybe the most important out of the whole concert, because you capture the attention of the audience, and either you grab it and you keep it going for the rest of the performance, that's what makes you a great artist. You know, that you can put on a great show. Or you gave that insecurity at the first instant, and then you continuously doubting the audience, like, are they good? Was this worth it? You know, I spent my afternoon on this. You know, what am I doing? And I have 100 other things to think about, and we don't think about these little details. Like, 50% is there to support you, 50% is there to like really listen to quality music. But that's how we built our careers anyway. We grab those people, and hopefully they'll spread the word, and you keep them
you make them want to come back, and you make them want to bring somebody else, right?
It's the same for us as musicians too. When we go to watch other artists, you know, did he grab my attention? Well, how was he? You know, or did he change my life in certain different ways? And we're there.
Is that what we do?
Yeah, man.
Now, to get back to an earlier point you made, though, you said like both of us talked about doing a practice that is not like really performing the songs. When we're actually warming up for the concerts, that is true. However, something that you and I have been doing for the last couple of years that I think has really helped us perform is in the days leading up to a performance. So again, you know, you're past like practicing parts of the pieces.
Yeah.
You're practicing the performance at that point. And the thing that we do in the days leading up to a performance, but not right before the performance, is we run the entire program, start to finish. Multiple times, yeah. I mean, we'll do that quite a bit. And, I mean, that was like a revelation for us. I don't know. There's probably people that are hearing this and being like, well, duh. But that helped us a lot. Just, you know, to understand the flow from one piece to the next, to sort of just know, like, you know, I might get tired at this point in the performance because I just played all these notes, and you know, how do you deal with that? And just, I don't know, like, you learn different things about it, and you just get to know it better too.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah, and that's again mentally warming up or physically warming up. Coming into the performance, right? It's all part of it, in my opinion, because we do warm up into that program flow. We do warm up into the energy that we use. You know, how much energy you need to spend on specific songs, and am I draining all my energy by the time I get to this second to last song, and those are the ones that needs to be, you know, the flashy ones, and do I have reserve energy for that? How are my fingers doing? It's all part of warm up. Yeah.
Well, and I guess even just setting the program order too, like we will debate that a lot. You know, what piece do we want here?
And if you remember, we changed a lot too while we were running through those.
Once you play it, it's like, you know what, that just doesn't work. We need a different piece, or we need to switch these. Yeah. So yeah, that type of practice is a big part of, I think, our concert preparation. But you're right. Like, immediately before the performance, like, no, we're not backstage running the program. Not then. Maybe that morning.
That morning.
But not that night. Yeah.
Everyone is, of course, different, and everybody needs to find their own little zen before the concert. That's what I call it.
Do a little woosah, right?
Yes. And you have to figure it out. That's the trick. Don't listen to my way of doing it. You know.
That's right. Turn this video off right now. Stop listening to Necati.
But you know, we are so different from warming up, and we do the same thing on stage pretty much, right? And it's like everybody needs to find what works for them, but definitely I would think that the thing not to do, in my opinion, is to try to practice right before concert, because that's not a good attitude. That only gives you anxiety.
It only gives you anxiety because the mindset you bring to practicing is different than the mindset you bring to performing. And like you said at the very beginning, concert warm-up is as much about getting your mind right as anything else. So if you are practicing prior to a concert, you're probably not getting your mind in the right headspace. So
exactly.
Yeah.
And that's it, folks.
And that's it. Mic drop.
Yes. Good chat.
All right.